everyone, it's Christine here in the studio, and I'm sharing with you some updates on our schedule, our in-studio schedule, our park schedule, as well as our virtual schedule is not going to change too much. We've been steadily offering classes pretty much a few times a day, morning and evening, since March. The day after all this happened, when we closed down, we were right on Zoom, and we've been teaching virtual ever since. And we've even created a pretty robust library of classes that you can enjoy for those that are members or members of just the virtual platform or on-demand site. Lots of classes: bar, dance, bounce, some Pilates in there, have some shorter workouts. A lot of them are filmed classes that we did on Zoom, but we do have lots of other classes that were in-studio classes before all this happened, and people were in the studio, and we used to film classes with our fun lights. So there's some throwback classes that you can enjoy. There's some that I filmed many years ago. There's even some new ones that we put in there that were filmed that are 5-minute workouts, 15-minute workouts, 30-minute workouts, some shorter ones, so that way if you're pressed for time, you can enjoy those workouts. We're adding in this week some stretch workouts, stretch kind of just videos that you can do after every workout, or you can just do on days that you just want to do a nice stretch, or maybe you go out for a run because the weather is gorgeous and you want to just do a stretch when you get home. Feel free to do those. And I have a couple other fun new workouts that I'll be sharing with you later. But today I want to talk to you more about our in-studio classes and our outdoor classes. First, our outdoor classes. For many of you have been joining us in Paddock Park, we've had some little complaints with the noise. Families live right on the park, and we love to crank up our music. And I think more than anything, the body combat music is not that enjoyable to just sit and listen to. Our dance music is just fun to just chill if you like pop music. We've looked into the silent disco earphones, and they're just they're just too expensive for us to just invest in something like that, especially it's not going to be like a long-term thing that we're going to do, and we're a small studio, so it's just out of our price range. But we were able to find some other parks so we can kind of move around. That was our original plan, to be at a different park every single day. Now we found Mary Place, and it is perfect for what we're doing. The setup for where we're working at isn't as great as Paddock. We fell in love with like the pavement that we were using. The whole setup just was perfect, but the sound is much better at Mary Place. There's no neighbors. We're on the backdrop of the Blue Route, so for many it's a much more convenient location. For others it's a little further. Same with Paddock. People live everywhere. It's right down the street from the studio, and there's a parking lot. We're trying out a few different places in the park, but right now we're in front of the pavilion, and I'll be back there. Tuesday night is the next class. I was at Paddock this morning, but tonight we're in the studio, and I'll get to that in a minute. But in Mary Place, we're there tomorrow night for body combat, and then we'll do a virtual body pump, which, speaking of body pump, don't forget this week is release week. So the Les Mills United release is amazing. You'll want to get to a body pump class. Now, for the mask, I talk about the mask because in studio, if you want to come take a class, when we're outside, we are physically distanced way more than 6 feet apart. We're in the fresh air. But when we're in the studio, we know it's a requirement to be wearing our masks anytime we're inside in a public place. Like when I'm here, it's just Pat and I'm not going to wear a mask. We live together, so we're fine. But anytime there's instructors in here or clients in here, we put on masks. So for our classes, I'm teaching a bar bounce class tonight. If you haven't signed up yet, there still is time. We do have one trampoline left, so if you don't want to have to bring your own, because I know many clients have ones at home that are ours, you don't have to bring it in for class tonight. I do have one, and I'll sacrifice mine if you want to use mine too. So really 2 spots if you want to come in and do class. Just sign up. You'll have to wear a mask, and we're going to be doing short intervals of bouncing, mostly bar stuff. And that's how the class is anyway. It's usually like half and half, but we're going to do short intervals just so we can get acclimated, because for many of you, it's the first time wearing a mask. So I'm holding up the Athleta. I was holding it upside down for the longest time. The Athleta mask. This is a great mask for a few reasons. First, I love the little clips that are here because it can adjust so they're not too tight or too loose. The other thing is it's lightweight, and I'll just put it on for a second. It's very, very comfortable. Very comfortable. I can breathe in it. We'll see how I can talk in it. Tonight, we only have people coming into the studio. I don't have anyone sign up for virtual, so I probably won't do a Zoom or anything. That'll be the interesting thing when we do the hybrid class, and you guys at home will be watching me in a mask. But we'll see how that goes. This also has a pocket for filters, and Athleta does sell like a bag of filters. I know people that use like coffee filters. You can get lots of different filters, but I got this. They do come in a pack of 3, which is great, and they're like different colors, which these kind of, I'm going with like an earth tone, very earthy look tonight. These come in a pack of 3 for $25, so you can go and get them yourself. If you want me to, I do have a couple here. I like the 3-pack for this reason. You come in, you're wearing your mask. You get sweaty, right? Like you're gonna, if it gets really wet, I'm a big sweater. So if it gets too wet, I'll have a backup to be able to put on for the second half of class. Maybe even a third one if I get really sweaty. Then I have a clean mask to go home in, and then you wash and start all over. That's why I think it's good to just get 3. Just get the 3-pack. It's a great deal. Athleta, if you can't make it to Athleta, we do have disposable masks here. And I can also, I'm going to make another run. If you want to message me, I can pick them up for you, and then you can just pay me for them. I know I talked about the other day this Under Armour mask, which I still like this one. This may be the one I use for like really intense cardio ones. It seems counterintuitive because it's much thicker and it's harder to breathe in at first, but then it wicks the sweat and it's so much better. So I'm going to keep playing with these two. This is like $30 for one though. So if you're on a budget, I would stick with the Athleta masks. We do have disposable masks here, like I said. You'll probably need more than one because it's gonna get sweaty. But we're starting with just bar classes in the studio, bungee and bar. If you are coming in for a class, wear your mask. You also wanna bring your own mat. And all of our clients have, over here you see on our bar, like bands. If you're a member and you don't have that stuff, I have it here for you that you'll keep, you'll bring back and forth. There's no need in keeping it here. You can use it for outdoor classes, at home classes. And if you're not a member and you're just doing a drop-in, you can pay to purchase those things or bring whatever you have from home. But we use a lot of bands because they're very easy to take to the park and around. And if you have light weights, I'm not using any weights tonight. So if you're coming tonight, you do not need weights. We also have balls here. Yeah, so that's our bar class. We will see about some other classes going forward. We're going to test out the bar situation, and then we'll decide what feels most comfortable for instructors, because our instructors have to feel like they can teach a class doing this. So whether we add some dancing, some of our more intense cardio like pound and body combat, it may be harder to add that in. I know for myself, I can't really even imagine teaching combat right now. So we're gonna wait on that. We're gonna keep that outside until the weather gets cold. Maybe by that point, I'll be used to my mask. And then maybe, like I said, tonight we're doing shorter intervals of bounce. The cool thing about our Sunday bounce class is we do it out front. So if you don't have a trampoline to be able to bring, because we do like bring your own tramp idea, we do have some here that we can easily bring downstairs for you. So you just message me if you have any questions about that or anything else I've already mentioned. A survey is going out either tonight or tomorrow, depending on how much Nico cooperates. We're going to start offering a regular bungee class, but we need your input, and the survey is going to give you a coupon for a class. So if you're interested in bungee, definitely check your email or message me for that survey, because you'll get a discount. You'll get 50% off of a single class. So fill out the survey, come try a class. And then we are going to start offering some kids bungee. So for those of you that have kids that you want your kids to get out, they'll have to wear their masks, but I'm sure they will thoroughly enjoy feeling like a superhero with their superhero mask flying around. So we're gonna have a survey for that to get the schedule right. It's probably gonna have to be after school on weekends. So feel free to message me if you have any questions about anything I've already stated, and I'm gonna get ready to hang out with Nico for a little while. We have bar bounce tonight. Tomorrow morning we do have an early morning pump class online. So you can do that right from home, roll out of bed, get your workout in before you start your day. I'll be back in the studio doing in-studio bar, no cardio, it's just a bar class. you can come in studio with me, or you could do it virtually. Kiva will be doing dance on Tuesday at 10, so that's 5:30 in the morning, 9 o'clock for bar, 10 o'clock for Kiva's dance, coming to you from LA. And then tomorrow evening, we have combat in the park, as well as virtually. And that's at 5:30 at night. And then 6:30, our pump class, which again is the United Release. So you'll want to do at least one of those workouts. Wow, we have a lot on Tuesdays. Tuesday is it's a very busy class day. So we hope to see you in a class over the next couple of days. If you have questions, message me and I'll see you guys real soon.